Hey dude, you sure you don't have magical powers that fixes everything that you slander, right? You know what? I might actually have them. Although, Murphy and Grizzly haven't looked all too great, though. Ew. Ew. Let's go Hawks, baby!
Blackhawks haven't been a good state for a while. And to that I say, yeah, a lot of their games this season were a hard watch. Pieces are there. Blackhawks fans, need to chill, be patient, and everything will work out in the end.
Welcome to Blackhawks Central. And that's how you get it done. Let's go. Hawks win 5-1 over the Detroit Red Wings. And after a few preseason struggles against these guys, and little struggles against them last season, Chicago gets their piece of flesh back and takes the 5-1 victory in Detroit in both of these teams' centennial season. And what a game it was. Another thing to say, Connor Bedard is now leading the league in points as of the time of recording this. It might change tonight. Who knows? But he is this in sole possession of the NHL points lead at 25 over the Mac and Mac at 24. So Bedard is cooking. 3 points on the night. 3 points. Goal and 2 assists. And before I get too much into it, I gotta give my props. Arvid Soderblom. I've been giving my props to Spencer Knight this whole time, but I haven't forgotten about you, Soda. He's had a few rough matches here and there, but he's back. He had an excellent game today. Saved 44 of 45 shots for a 978 or some ridiculous figure. 978 save percentage. Oh my goodness. Soderblom, have yourself one. Obviously, the Blackhawks, you don't want to get outshot 45 to, what was it, 19? Or 20 or something. God forsaken. But, you'll take those any day of the week, or Soda's given you that kind of goaltending, and Spencer Knight's also been giving you that kind of goaltending on both ends of the ice. They're playing insane hockey right now, both of our goalies. And Jesus Christ, we're only spending about 7 mil on them in total, 7-8 mil, and just on the two of them. There's some people that are paying over 10 million just for one of their goalies. So to have both of these goalies who are playing at an elite level right now is unreal. And then to have our pipeline with Gajon's playing great in collegiate, and Cameso's playing has been playing awesome in Rockford. Have an abundance of goalies in your system that are going to be elite goalies, and at this point, I don't know what you do with it, because you can just roll with Soda at night for however long. I mean, Soda's contract is through another 2 years this year and the next, and then Knight signed 3 year, I believe. So those guys' contract are going to come back up, and they keep playing elite. Might have to budget ourselves with that. But it's a good problem to have, is to have too many goalies in the system, I think. And then we also have all the other uh, Brezhnev, or however you say it. I'm gonna butcher them. I'm not even gonna try. We have two Russian goalies as well in the system, so an abundance of goalies is never a problem. Blackhawks, at the time of recording this, are third in the division, just only behind the Colorado Avalanche and a point behind the Dallas Stars. And ooh, yes, this is the Hawks team. I'm starting to recognize my team again. These Blackhawks, they're here. Is this sustainable? Who knows? We'll find out. But this Blackhawks team is playing at an elite level. 3 wins in a row to end this road trip. Didn't start the road trip off great. Lost in Winnipeg 6-3. Oof. And then they lost in overtime to Edmonton to 3-2. I was there. Wasn't all that great game. And then we travel into Seattle, lose 3-1 there. But since then, 5-2 in Vancouver, 4-0 in Calgary, 5-1 in Detroit. We've been scoring goals since something happened at Seattle game. They cracked, I cracked down on them. I said this is not how we want to play, and since then we have gone on a nice streak here. Bertuzzi, 6 goals. Bedard playing at an elite level to be able to be leading the league in points in general, man. Levshinov, he doesn't have his goal yet. I keep saying so. It's a matter of if, not a matter of when, or opposite. It's a matter of when, not if. But Levshinov now is up to 9 assists, 2 assists in this game. He's been quarterback in this power play, and he's been doing a solid job of it. Those special teams today, pretty special. I've talked about it. I've slandered it. Today isn't a player that got fixed. I've mentioned before. I've slandered Levshinov, Bertuzzi, and Burakovsky, and they've all proven me wrong. But all of a sudden, I've been slandering the power play, and goes 3 for 3 today, man. And like I feel like a kid in a candy store. Like this team just is all of a sudden good at the power play. I mean, oof, Marunda. Is it maybe because Frank's not on this? I think at a point now, with how successful it was tonight, maybe you consider moving Frank off the top unit, let him quarterback the second unit of how Bedard is for the first unit, and see if he can work it. Because Burakovsky, Teravainen, and Bertuzzi, Bedard might be the special sauce that we've been needing for this from this power play. That or Detroit just genuinely has horrible special teams, which is definitely a possibility. But yeah, backdoor Bertuzzi gets himself another goal. It's a lot of the same people that have been kind of showing up over this road trip. Bedard scores right off in the first period, first minute of the game. We get on the power play, rips one, top shelf. What a release! Top right, just above Gibson's shoulder. Oh my God, he didn't have much more than this amount of space to slid it into, and he gets it through. And a bit of a lapse in judgment to follow. I don't blame Artie or Kaiser there, whoever else was on the ice there. Just a rough play in general. I don't think there was too many issues there. You want to avoid it, but I think the Hawks played quite well to maintain their structure. Uh, they stayed 1-1 for the entire period. I think we took game definitely got a little scrummy today. Definitely got a little scrummy, and I think our PK stepped up in a good way there to maintain maintain us. Teravainen got a goal on the power play. He rips one from Burakovsky. What a nice cross ice pass. And Teravainen's just been ripping those on the power play recently. He's got a few of them. He's usually he gets them from Bedard, but today he ripped a few from Burakovsky, which is nice. Bertuzzi, another backdoor just finish. That one down, he kind of just sealed it. I mean, he kind of just received it and turned around and did like the. I remember Maroon did that in Anaheim, where like if you leave him alone down low, you can't do that because he's just gonna score. And Bertuzzi gets his 6th goal in 3 games. Hart, or sorry, Rocket Richard maybe. Is that 9 goals on the year? If he keeps up the scoring streak, he might get it. Who knows? Bedard gets his 2nd point on the night, and then on the empty net goal, he gets a point from Burakovsky setting her down. And then another talking point. Oliver Moore finally gets his first career goal. This guy, I've been saying it. He's basically Frank Nazar being cloned. A lot of people were like, "Oh my God, this Frank Nazar case so good." Yeah, we cloned him in Rockford with Oliver Moore, and all of a sudden Moore's here. And now he's got his first career goal, and I think this is his 3rd game. I think he joined. Yeah, he joined us in Seattle, and well, I guess it'll be fourth game, and he gets his first career goal. So far, first career goals this year, we've had Rinzel, Green, and Moore. Just need Levshinov. Just need Levshinov. But he'll get there. He'll get there. Maybe even Linus. Who knows? A few other guys. Lafferty drew him back into the lineup. First time we've seen him in God knows how long. Played all right. He still has no points on the year, which is interesting. But so be it. He's doing his own thing. Lafferty played all right. I don't think we need him realistically. I mean, it's a little concerning that Frank Nazar drew out of the lineup, obviously, with his injury. A lot of reports came out that it's not a huge deal. It was just that if he's not feeling well, you might not just don't play him. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be a long-term deal. It just seems like it's a minor little thing. And obviously, we still come away with the 2 points, even though he was out of the lineup. So we'll definitely take that. I think they've slowly transitioned to keeping Bertuzzi on the top line with Bedard and Burakovsky, which is interesting to see. They've moved down. I think they had Green center the second line with Teravainen there and whoever else. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But yeah, interesting things all around. I think great win tonight. Great win tonight. 5-1. You'll take those every single day of the week. Blackhawks are now third in the division, above the Jets, above the Mammoth. Absolute cinema. For a team that a lot of people thought was going to finish bottom five, we're now 16 games into the season, a fifth the way through the year. And the Blackhawks are above 500, 8-8, with 3 overtime losses. So, what do you want? What do you want from this team? This team can make playoffs. I think as we are as a unit, I think this could be sustainable. Obviously, I'll have my gripes. I will always gripe on Murphy, gripe on Grizzly, because I don't think they're good enough to be playing on this team. Lafferty, that one's just too easy. Um, I'll always have my gripes with a few players, but at the way we're playing right now, we're sticking up for each other. We're keeping our heads straight, and we're scoring goals. This team is scoring goddamn goals. Finally, I've haven't been shut out this year. In 3 games, we've now scored 14 goals the past few games. So we're a team. We're a team, and we're out to play for each other. So we've scored a lot of goals this year, and all of a sudden now our next 8 of 9 games are played at home at the United Center. So look for Chicago to get a few nice home wins on a nice little streak going here. We got a 3 game winning streak going. Why not get that to like 7, 8, 9? Why not? You know. So yeah, Blackhawks having a grand old time over here. Uh, this is what happens when you've been a bad team for a while and all of a sudden you become good. Yeah, you're a lot more happier in Happy Town. Whereas there's a few select people where team's been very good for a long time and all of a sudden you fall on hard times and try to find a scapegoat in everyone. Toronto. Besides the point, Chicago's just looked incredible this year. 8 wins, eight. A lot of people didn't think we'd get to 20. I thought a lot of people thought 20 was our ceiling, but we're 16 games into the season. If we keep this up, we're 8 should be we should be able to turn that into 40 wins. We're on pace for 40 wins this season. Finally, finally, I'm starting to recognize my team, and yep, can't say much. Can't say much more about that. So let's go! Absolute cinema. Let's go, Chicago. Although I'm recognizing my franchise. Finally recognize this franchise. It's been God knows how long. Last season was a bore to get through. And to finally get on the other side of that. And we're not even fully on the other side. There's still more to come. There's still more to come. So, ended up there. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe. If you really liked it, tell your friends. Let's keep this journey going. Blackhawks. Ride the wave. Get on the bandwagon right now. We're playoff hunting. And we're going. Florida's going to get us McKenna. Florida's gonna get us McKenna. They're playing like horrible right now. They lost to the Sharks, man. Might get McKenna and make playoffs. Who knows? Fun little thing if it happens. Just saying. Well, enough there. Peace out, Blackhawkers.